Hey, welcome, Sunday night. Time to focus our energy for the week, see what's going on, check in, look at some cards, and align your energy for what's ahead. Welcome, everyone. Terry Ann Hyman here. This is my Empowered Spirit Show, my energy focus for the week. I come on Sunday night. Let's talk about the podcast, the cosmic forces, pull some cards. Hey, y'all. Good to see everybody. Tantra Nova, how are you guys doing? Any retreats coming up? Hey, Ernest. Hey, Brianna. Hey, I don't know who else that is, but Trillium, welcome, you guys. I'm so excited to be here. I have to say, hey, Lori, I have to say that this is going to end tonight, the final episode of the Energy Focus. I have so many great new things coming up, shifting around, and I'm just so grateful to have had this time, 6+ years of doing this every Sunday night. Okay, just about. But it is a good way to focus the energy. However, I do have some great new things coming up. We will be announcing them very soon. So let's first and foremost, so thank you for showing up. Let's talk about the podcast. Let's talk about what's going on. This week in the podcast, I talked about how important it is to take a few moments to close the energy of the season. All right, all too often we go running fast, nexting, and we forget to really honor the work that we've done. All right, and so that's really what this podcast is about. It's a meditation. We talk about the energy of coming up into that summer energy and what's going to be opening up there. But spring has been a lot of cosmic forces through the spring, a lot of eclipse energy through the spring. Really about setting those new seeds. What am I doing for this year? Where's those new growths? What am I planting? And so now we get to look at it. We have one last full week of spring. I know. Here in the South, it does already feel like summer. But according to the medicine wheel and the calendars, spiritual calendars, the way I like to look at it, really that spring goes all the way to the solstice, all right? And that solstice is coming in. So we have this, it's almost like a portal of energy. Imagine yourself being in this time of like finishing up, doing the work, pulling the weeds, letting go, cleaning up, so that as you move into that next season, you can open up with more space around whatever it is you're growing. Think about your garden. All right, I know we don't like to weed. I don't like to weed. It's like pull those little weeds. But when you do, you see how much more light there is around what you're doing, and that goes symbolically, metaphorically, physically, even all of those aspects. We want to really just kind of release the energy. We're coming into dark of the moon this week. So dark of the moon, lots of times with the energy of the moon and the intuition, that feminine energy, we tend to kind of drop a little bit, and then we open right back up as that new moon comes in. All right, this new moon in Gemini is leading us right into this new summer solstice. It really is. And so the Gemini energy really allows you to feel like, where am I stuck, right? Where am I stagnant in my energy? I mean, going. Where can I pause? Where can my mind, all right, Gemini's an air element, where can my mind shift? How are you perceiving your reality? Excuse me. Sneeze on the truth. There you go. How are you perceiving it? And what can shift that perception for you right now? All right, we often can't change really what's going on around us, but we certainly can change how we show up, how we think, and the energy that we are holding on to in our own mind. Our mind shift definitely creates our tone of life. All right, if we're thinking like, oh, I'm not very good, I can't do this, that's what's going to show up. But if you're in their energy of like, I recognize these lessons, I am opening up to new ideas, I do want to grow, that's what's going to show up. So your mindset, definitely, I'm sure you've heard this, your mindset affects your reality, how you manifest. That's a lot of actually the work that we did in the Monetize Your Energy group last season, this spring. Wow, it hadn't been that long. Everybody saw a shift in energy. Everybody started turning around the way in which they were showing up in their energy and how they processed it. It is something that you can learn. Everybody recognized a big difference in their own self-worth and how they were valuing themselves, boundaries that they set. Gemini energy has a little bit of that in there because we have that duality. So knowing your boundaries is really important. The cosmic forces are helping you to shift. We had those eclipses. Where were you? What happened? What occurred? And then we start to clear out what isn't working. Sometimes, I know for me, I just put too much energy out there in the spring and then not everything works. If I hold on to it, then I'm creating more angst. let it go, honor what works, and then set that new energy, open it up so that you can begin to grow. That's where we are right now. That's what's going on. So clearing out that energy from the spring, which isn't serving you, is exactly what the energy is about this week. Dark of the moon into that new moon. That Gemini energy gives you that duality. You can look at both sides. You can expand your consciousness. You can expand the way in which you research and look at stuff, and especially your own mind as well. All right, definitely the energy for this week. Summer solstice will be next week. We'll talk more about that. But part of what we're shifting as well, too, is, and this is what's going to carry us into that summer energy. This is what's going to carry you into, okay, I've done the work. I've realized some of my stuff, right? However you got to look at that. But you've realized some more better energy boundaries, how you process, what your hell yes is. So we're going to move into the summer, and I'm using the idea of shape shifting. Shape shifting your mind, and especially your emotions, your water, and especially all that emotional energy that we then turn to like food or drink or stuff like that. We're going to be doing a lot of like body confidence, finding the confidence to step forward, finding the confidence even in the own way of your own shape and your own body, really appreciating the body you're in. I know I have a little bit of that issue as well, but I know when I do take care of myself, when I do spend the time, I can shift how I show up in the world. So yes, more on that. I'm very excited about the next program coming up. Shape shifting for the summer, transforming through confidence and courage, the body, mind, and spirit. Look out for that. All right, I did talk about that on the podcast as well. I want to give a big shout out to Forecast. Now, Forecast Salon, great. I love these guys. I got a hair appointment coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm so excited. I know they're going to put me in great shape for the wedding that I have. My son's wedding's coming up. But their Instagram got hacked. They do have a new Instagram account. It's forecast_salon. If you see it any other way, get rid of it, report it, but it's forecast_salon. Check it out. I'll put that in the show notes as well. You'll see it pop up. So yeah, big shout out to all of them over there. So grateful for their sponsoring the podcast each and every week. All right, so let's take a moment. Let's pull our energy in and let's set that energy for you this week. All right, so wherever you can, have my favorite filter on tonight as I say goodbye on the Energy Focus. Calling in your energy. Take a moment, exhaling all the way down deep into the earth. Lighting this element of fire. Fire is the element of spring. As we move into the summer, we open up to the element of water, the direction of the south. Calling in your spirit, calling all your energy back in. Pull it in, pull it in. Time to focus for the week. Taking another deep inhale up the body. And as you exhale, coming right into the heart, right in the very center of your heart, feel that connection, your spirit and the greater spirit. Know that you're known, know that you are loved, feeling all this energy coming in around you. And just taking a moment and noticing where you are. Right here on this great wheel of life, see yourself standing right at the very edge of the east, heading into the south. You have the sun in your face, the warmth growing all around you. Where are you on your path? Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, release out any of those extra emotions, weeds, mind thoughts that aren't serving you. Let it go. Take another deep breath, breathing up the body, fresh light, fresh energy. Exhale, breathing all the way down, releasing, letting go. Taking a moment right in the deepest part of your heart and just setting that intention for you for this week. Focusing, releasing the excess, opening up to a bigger part of your energy for the summer. Summer is fun. It's the wild woman energy. I love when this comes around every year. Setting that intention and releasing it out into the universe. Calling in the directions for guidance to the east, the south, the west, and the north. Above you, below you, right into the very center. Allow these intentions to just radiate all around you. Feel it in your heart. Focus that third eye energy for your path this week. Just see the light shining all the way down for you, calling in signs, messages that can help you move through the end of this season. Inhaling And exhaling all the way down, grounding, centering, feeling your awareness, bringing your eyes back open. So the first card is perfect because it's the Four of Earth. And so we were talking about like, where are you stagnant? That's some of that Gemini energy that helps you look at both sides. So this card is asking you to look at where are you holding on so tight. All right. It's like she's all caught up here. The abundance is there, but she's so caught, like, I can't change anything. I can't move anything. Everything's working great. Stagnant energy. No, we want energy to flow. So where can you loosen up on your control of what you're working with and doing and putting out into the world? It's time to loosen those controls as we move into summer. More abundance will open. Two of Earth is the juggling card. It's like, okay, I'm trying to do too much at once. Pause. As we move through the solstice, it does allow you to reset your energy. Where is that balance for you? Lots of times this card comes in to remind you, yes, you can juggle, but you need good boundaries. You need to know when to say no. You need to know when to say I'm done with my work. You need to know when it's time to go home, be with your family. All right, this is what this card reminds you of. Because here comes a Nine of Earth, lots of Earth energy, abundance, prosperity. Don't give up. Sometimes, like, right at the seasonal changes, like we think, oh, it's just never going to work. Give it up, start over. No. Keep building. Things are building in all the directions, seen and unseen. All right, beautiful card. Things are lining up. Nines always indicate more's coming. Don't lose your connection with Mother Earth. More is coming. Get outside, I always say. And then we have the Six of Water. This is a beautiful card, intimating the energy of summer. Water is the element of summer. Six is that harmony, that joy, that bliss. That's exactly what our summer is about. We really want to open up to the harmony. We want to have the patience with our lives, find amusement, sit back, relax, watch, and be aware of what is growing in your life for you. All right, so don't let the energy get stagnant. Keep the energy moving and growing. Good boundaries. Juggling is important. So time management, I feel like that's what this card is telling us. Keep going. Don't give up. More energy is coming in. Things will grow. Find the harmony and the joy and the flow of your emotions in your life, knowing that love is always present around you all the time. All right. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale all the way down. Taking a moment. Seeing how that resonates with you. Happy to pull cards for y'all. Anybody, just let me know. I will say, let's see, I am still teaching. I love it over at the Yoga Circle. Tuesday mornings, 8:30 to 9:30. Come join me. You'll get a nice, complete, thorough, what I call energy medicine class. And Friday evenings is restorative. Slow down in your week. Definitely check it out and keep looking. New announcements coming. All right, Ernest, thank you for always showing up. I so appreciate you. I'll be doing more. Wait and you'll see. All right. Ernest, we got the Sun of Fire. So this is telling you to take a little bit of that energy and be impulsive in your purpose. Really just step to it. Don't question it. All right. Let that purpose of you inspire you to take that step forward. All right. Definitely. Let me know how that resonates with you. Kat, how are you? So Kat, y'all are going into winter. Oh my goodness, it's always so fun to see that difference in seasons. All right, Kat, Mother of Air. All right, so this is about having that eye of discernment. All right, it's like not being critical, but really being able to see. One of my favorite illustrations of the whole deck, right? Have the eye of discernment. Really important. Don't be too critical. Don't let others be critical either. Thanks, they are beautiful cards. Lori, what is going on down there? Lori, Three of Water. This is a celebration card. I know there's been lots of endings, new beginnings coming up in the family. Really celebrating that and knowing your part and how you brought it forward and what you serve in your family and bringing that forward. It's about celebrating. All right, and celebrating with people that matter. So making sure you take that time to really honor all that's been happening there. All right, Miss Brianna. Brianna, you got the Two of Fire. This is about knowing more of your passion and starting to bring it out into the world, all right? It is duality. We have two parts here, but twos always offer us that. And this is like, sometimes in traditional deck, we see the figure standing at the pillars and he's bringing out into the world. So this is an opportunity for you to open up more and more to your truth as well. All right, let me know how that resonates. Thank you. Lots of procrastination. All right, what's under that procrastination? Sometimes when we procrastinate, I know I do this, the project is too big. And so we have to like step it down or we can't figure something out, so we push it all aside. But It's great for that. Tapping, tapping. What's underneath it? Let me know if you need any help with that. But we'll be doing lots of tapping in the summer program as well. All right, you guys, did I miss anybody? I can't see over here on Facebook. I will be doing some new things coming up. Maris, I forgot to draw a card for Maris. All right, Maris. Maris, we got the 3 of air. So this is about releasing challenging thoughts of the mind, all right? Heal up that mind. Don't let things get triggered. I know there's a lot coming up for you. Let go of the old thoughts that may trigger you into any of that. It's more of the mind, not truly of the heart. Mark, we got the Hermit. Mark, this is about shining your light, knowing your light, where you stand and all that you're doing on your path and being able to stand and really do that. Lots of times this calls for you to go within and know the truth of who you are. All right, you two. So excited for y'all. All right, did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody. Checking over here. All right, so let's just go to close the energy. And again, I just want to say how grateful I am each and every week for this broadcast, talking about the podcast, pulling cards, some great things coming up. But I do thank you, very grateful to spend this time with you. Helps me focus my week as well. So as we go to close, just pulling all your energy into you. Returning to that focus, that intention you're setting, feel it in your heart. Opening up that third eye, focusing your energy. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Taking a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for your path. Gratitude for your spirit, connection with the greater spirit. Gratitude for the spring energy and all the beautiful things coming in for those of you down under. Gratitude for the fall and the harvest. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great week. To your spirit, namaste.